So we get that off, and then the door just falls off. All right, here we are, Canadian junkyard. Okay, pro tip here. Hey everybody, welcome back to your favorite YouTube show, Fixing Random Crap with Craig. Today we are working on our 2004 Dodge Durango, and just picked this up a couple months ago, actually. Pretty sweet truck, I like it. But I've been getting a oil light acting very erratically on the dash, and you know, the oil was fine, and one of the things that was suggested that it might be this tiny little part right here, the oil pressure sensor, and that was like 20 bucks on Amazon. So it has arrived. We are in the middle of an oil change here, so we're gonna try to show you what's on the go. I'm just gonna crawl down on the ground for a second. Just show you where this is. So we've got our, you can see the first dripping area there. That is the oil pan. She's a little rusty. I'm a little concerned about that oil pan, but anyway. And then up a little more towards the front of the engine more. Up here you'll see the oil filter. So the oil filter is now sitting right there, but it just swirls into that little spot. And then if I move a little bit further this way, you will see what I believe to be the oil pressure sensor. So that black, see if I can point towards it, kind of right there. So it's got a clip on it, so we gotta figure out how to kind of get that clip off. It's a little bit of a reach up towards to where it is, and then I think we're just gonna twist her out, put the new one in, put the clip back on her, and see if that fixes our problem. And we'll let you know how we do. All right, more later. Okay, folks, we're back. Ava's on scene, my assistant. And who do you have with you there, Ava? Maurice is helping too. And we got it out. So I thought I was about to give up because I learned that I needed a deep socket wrench that I didn't have, which is a 1 1/16 deep socket is what a few videos recommend. Didn't have that, but I got chatting with a neighbor who bailed me out, and you'll see now that the old one is gone. It threads into that spot, kind of right there at the tip of my finger. So that's what we used. We used actually a 27 mil worked with an extension, and I was able to kind of have that right in here, sort of in the fan, and twist and crank it. Worked pretty good. So we'll try and get this back out. And there was a very small tab just on the end of the thing. Just had to squeeze the tab and pull, and it was no problem. Okay, guys. Another tricky part to this is getting it started on the threads. So I found it was easiest to reach up through here I am by the tire, basically. Up through here, this way, arm up by the little tab thing, and that allowed me to get it lined up enough to twist it and start it. So I needed to get a few good twists in there, and I think now I can put the ratchet on it and should be able to tighten her up. But that took me a while to figure out how to get that started in there. Okay, everybody, just final little clip here. Everything worked fine with that oil pressure sensor installation. Been driving around for a couple weeks, and no problems. The light has gone away. It was, I think, right there. And it wasn't coming on all the time, but it would. I do have an engine light on. I realize that's a separate issue. It's a low evap thing that's going on. But anyway, you know, it wouldn't be all the time, but it would be after the car got warmed up for a while, and then if you were idling, kind of sitting at a traffic light, it would start going like bing, 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 just going crazy. So apparently that's an indicator of that oil pressure sensor. So yeah, that's about it. Suggest if you find these videos helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the future fixes coming up down the road. Everybody take care.